Okay, what is up, my hatchlings? I am the Anaconda Dragon, and I have been really busy with a lot of things. I finished my finals, I'm looking for a job, and recently I literally sat down and learned more with RPG Maker, and I made another game. Now, I've done this before, I've made a game before. It's called Monsters Included. It's not very good. This one's a little bit better because I've learned a lot more since I've made Monsters Included, and I'll leave my links to my games in the description below. But I just kind of want to talk a little bit what I did with this game. I want to go a little bit into it, of how to get through the game and how to play, and you know, just to talk about why and what I did, and just to have fun. So this is a fan game for Billie Best Up, because they did a community prompt in their server, which they do monthly, and this was the theme was holidays, with all the characters and OCs and such, and that's what I did. So we're gonna get right into this. You thought you heard the flappings of wings. Oh, must have been the mailbird. Maybe you should check the table. And I got some Christmas music playing in the background here. There's a lot of stuff you can interact with, like, you can interact with your furnace here. Nice and toasty. Nothing there. You can interact with this. With your furnace sweatshirt, you don't really need this. It's mainly just for show. And then I was going to have the piano, like, change the music, but I didn't want to get more Christmas music, and I wasn't sure if I could use it for copyright. But, you can interact with me here. It's you! Looking good today. I did steal a little bit from, well, I didn't steal, but I took inspiration from, Undertale and Deltarune, just to make funny jokes. But, I think that's, oh no, you can interact with the bookshelf too. Books, books, oh look! More books. Isn't reading fun? Oh, there's something on the table here. You pick up the note and begin to read it. It's from Billie. Hi buddy, do you think you can stop by my place? I need your help with something. It's a fun surprise, but I can't pull it off alone. I'm counting on you. From Billie and Oscar. Aw, Oscar even signed it with his paw. What a good boy. You shouldn't keep Billie waiting. Off you go. But yep, that's pretty much the house, and I made all the sprites myself. I drew all of them myself. There's some funny things to interact with. Nothing like sitting by the fire and roasting some yummy marshmallows. That's better at night, though. It's a tree. Another tree. Oh, can I not? Let's not be the one I can interact with. You think you can interact with this one? Maybe? Yeah. I know goats will eat the barks off of trees, but come on, you don't have time for this. And then I think this is the last one you can interact. Go find Billie. A tree is a tree is a tree. And you know, you can come down here. And this is the way to a few different places. You come down here and you can go right. You can go this way, but can't quite get past here. You can sit in the hot spring here. And that will kind of heal you. And you can interact with another tree. Yes, this is also a tree. I don't think you can interact with any other trees, but you can use the snowman to save, and it says snowman see all, which I thought was just a little funny thing to do. You can come here, but this is the way to Aristotle's camp. You'll need a key for this, which you can actually get from Billie when you go talk to her. So we're gonna come back down here. Now, I tried to make like weapons and such for this, but I was a little confused how to do that. There's a chest up here which you will get a candy cane. You found a chest, could have something useful. You got a candy cane? Wonder what it does. And if you go into your items, I don't know why, it was supposed to be a weapon, but for some reason I couldn't get it to work as a weapon, so you can't really equip it or anything. But the process of this is you're supposed to use your candy cane to fight the enemies, which I'll get to as soon as we see them. I don't want to spoil it just yet. But you can use this to spread Christmas cheer. So, as you're playing, just kind of think that you're not really hurting anyone, you're just using it, you're just spreading some Christmas magic and Christmas cheer. This is the way to Billie's house. Are you ready? Of course, you can choose not yet, but it'll just put you there, and it won't do anything fun, but so we're gonna go see Billie. Once again, Snowman see all. And you got Billie and Oscar in here. Oscar doesn't move because I messed up on his sprite. It's kind of cut off, and I couldn't figure out why for the longest time. This was my first time making sprites, but yeah. It's Oscar. Hi, Oscar. Good boy. You can talk to Billie here. You got my note. Oh, I'm so glad. Listen, I really need your help with something. I want to throw everyone a huge holiday party. There's just one problem. Well, a couple problems. Okay, more than a couple. Aristotle said he helped cook, but I don't know where he could be. And I haven't heard from anyone since I sent out the invitations. The party's later tonight, but I'm worried about everyone. Could you go find them for me? It would be such a big help. And you can say, I don't know, come on, I really need your help, but you'd have to go through her dialogue again, because I couldn't figure out how to, change that. I've learned a lot, but there's still more I have to learn with this game. I got you, Billie. Ah, great. Thanks so much, I owe you one. The chest behind me holds the key to getting Aristotle's tent. Just tell him I need him ASAP, okay? Excuse me. Oh, you should be able to get to his camp through the hot springs. Stay warm. This is the chest that Billie told you about. And that will give you... whoops. And I'll give you the door key. So we can save again. And now you can go back up here. It's open, quick, find Aristotle. You know, I just thought this would be funny. There's a surprising lack of trees here. You think that's intentional. And then Aristotle's here. There's not really anything you can interact with here besides Ari. I didn't really have any ideas to make this funny or anything, so you just talk to Ari here. Yes, yes, what is it? Can't you see I'm busy? That's odd. Aristotle seems a little grumpy. How unlike him. You shake off the crude greeting and tell Aristotle that Billie's looking for him. Oh, she is she? Well, you can simply tell her I haven't got the time to deal with her. Now you know something's wrong. Aristotle loves spending time with Billie. You ask if everything's okay. Of course it is, why wouldn't it be? Everything is just dandy, peachy keen. You get the feeling nothing is dandy or peachy keen. Now shoo, I'm a very busy axolotl and I do not need pesky little goats bothering me. You know something flying near Aristotle's head. What was that? A bug? You swatted at the bug, causing Aristotle to flinch. What do you think you're doing? The bug suddenly grew in size. It wasn't pretty either. So this is your main enemy in the game. These are called humbugs, and Aristotle will explain what these are in a little bit. But they're not, I didn't want to make the game too hard, so they aren't really easy to, or they're not difficult to really defeat. Ari looks dizzy. Oh, what happened? You show Aristotle the big bug you fought. Oh my, give me a moment. Here we go. Oh my, that is a humbug. No wonder I was so grouchy. These pesky insects feed off of joy and Christmas spirit. Young friend, I need you to find everyone and fight off these humbugs. I'm sure I wasn't the only one affected. You give a salute, earning a smile from the axolotl. Very good. I'll go find Billie then. Give her the good news. Or give her the news. Hurry along now. So now we can go back. Save again here. And this is the way, to Barnaby's advantage. Yes. Now, of course, you can't go here yet. And just the Barnaby's castle. I forgot to put directional fix on that. Can't go here yet. This will be the way to Phantos, but you'll have to get through Barnaby's castle to go to him. And you can't go through here yet, and that'll be a little later. But we're gonna go right through here. You hear buzzing, you should check around for humbugs. So there are some humbugs to fight, like in these bushes. And they're not difficult to fight at all. And you'll get like full potions from them. Which you probably only need a couple for like the final boss battles. Because there's a couple. So, I'm like going off based off of memory here because I worked so much on playtesting this. Come here. You'll want to deactivate these first, Barn. We could add you to his Gar's party. So you'll want to activate these because those do take away your health a little bit. I think they take like 14 health every time you touch them. So we're going to go here, since we can. You see a little statue in this dungeon room. You can't go here yet. This cloud of smoke makes it hard to get into the next room. You'll have to find a way to clear it. So, touch this. Of course, you could say nah, but boop! Something happened! So now we go back. And as soon as we get back up here, the spikes are gone and you can pass right through. Now, you have a door up here. Seems you need something. And then you have spikes over this way. And those will also take away some of your health, as you can see. We're actually going to drink a potion here just so I have a little bit of health. Because there's a lot to do. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of humbugs in here. Not all of them are fast. But once you get right about here, there's some that start speeding up, and you'll have to fight them. Now, you can avoid these, but it is a little bit difficult. And as you can see, I'm struggling to avoid them. Remember, you're not actually killing these, you're just using crystal magic, and I just couldn't figure out how to do that. And the thing with painting, you find it off, is that's the only thing down here. Upon closer inspection, you see a button on the painting's nose. Boop! And now you press some sort of switch. I'm bad at avoiding my own enemies. You can avoid them, it is possible. One of my friends actually did it when they were playtesting my game. It's actually how I figured out some of the bugs, pun not intended. Because they found some things that I messed up on or forgot. So I had to like redo it a couple times. But now that we went through there, you can go through here. And there's some things to interact with. Here's a tea here. Drink a cup. The tea healed you. You can do that now. There's a lot of chairs and stuff here, so anyone would probably want to like pass through the chairs and just kind of look around. Because you know there's something here. This would be a relaxing place to read a book. That's supposed to be a clue. And as you can see, there's bookshelves up here. Looking at the books, you decide to take one off the shelf. It's rather dusty, but as you open it, you see a giant words written in it. Learn to laugh and love yourself before you laugh and hate on others. Wise words to live by. What can they possibly mean? They must be important. So, of course, you're probably thinking, oh, well, what does that mean? Well, you see a mirror here. There's a mirror here. Look at yourself. You could say, nah, I got work to do. Because you're probably like, oh, well, that can't possibly have anything to do with the puzzle, right? Well, it does. You spruce yourself up. You dust yourself off and smile at your reflection. You look around, then decide to have some fun. You start pulling all kinds of silly faces. Everything your reflection did brought out laughter from you. Suddenly, you hear an odd noise. You should check out some things to see if anything has changed. So, of course, that opened up something else to help you get into Barnaby's boss room. So I will get over there and bring you guys back as soon as I get over there. Alright, so you can see the smoke that was blocking the door is now gone. And you can come in here, and there's some bugs. You can actually avoid these guys pretty easily. Seeds of Life. And then you can come in here. The Seeds of Life help the door open? That must mean something important. So you probably can't hear it, but I do have a Dead Man's Party playing in this is really quiet because I wasn't sure if copyright would be an issue, so I just turned the music down, but you have to listen pretty carefully as it is playing. And you have 3 ghosts here. This is Walter the hare. He's one of my friend's Spaced Out Flowers OCs, and this is Oliver the bat. He is your everyday ghost OC, and I decided to put them in because I love them, and Ghost and Alien are awesome people in there. I love talking to them, and I love seeing their art. But anyway, you got Shock Barbie here. Ooh, what are you doing here? You don't look very dead. You open your mouth to speak, but Walter stops you, jabbing you in the chest. They must be here because of all the kiddos we got around Barnaby. You look at the ghostly hair confused, but before hearing a gasp from Oliver, watching the bat flutter over. You have better not hurt them. They have nothing. Oh, they have nowhere else to go, and no one understands them. Only we do. More confusion spreads across your face. You ask them if they mean the humbugs that are around the castle. The trio looks offended. What? You take that back this instance. They are not insects, they're children. You see Walter cross his arms and glare. We don't like people big on little kids. I'm afraid we'll have to show you the door. So you got this boss battle here, and the trio just kind of fight you. Walter is supposed to be a healer. You can take him out. Yeah, he wasn't meant to be that weak, but for some reason, I guess when you fight some hug bugs, you get stronger, and yeah, this was actually supposed to be. Why don't you stay for a slice of cake? I promise it's perfectly safe. So yeah, I actually messed up a lot in this boss battle, even though it worked when I play tested it, so care for our cup. Woohoo, you'll have to try harder than that! And yeah, it's a relatively easy boss battle, even though when I tested it, it was a little bit more challenging, but you know. The ghost trio looks tired and beat up. You take the chance to explain things and ask some questions. Oh, they're stepping joy? Oh, I wish they had told us that. You asked Barnaby to explain. Walter piped in. What you're calling humbugs are the spirits of little kids who never had a good Christmas. They had trauma, were abused, or just never got any gifts or even a good meal. Oliver picked himself up. Some of them would even make wishes for their families, but never get them. They grew up to hate this time of year. Walter let out a sigh. And no kid should ever go through it. You suddenly feel bad. They were only kids. You shake it off and tell the trio you'll make this right. Hoo-hoo, you will? That's so good to hear. We're putting our trust in you, buddy. We'll see you at Billie's party. Well, you can just leave. So, now that you've eaten Barnaby, you can come up here. And this will be Panto's level. No, that's all wrong. Let's see, how does it go again? Da 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 dum dum. I was trying to do a freaking We Wish You Merry Christmas, but you know. Oh, and when it comes to this, I don't know why, but you can't like go forward, so you'll have to go to the side. You got Fanto here. Oh, it's you. What, bugs? Oh, please, I keep my feet spick and span. No vermin here. You seem a bit relieved that there's no hug bugs here. You tell Fantokyo about Billie's party. Well, of course I know about her party. I'm trying to perfect this medley, but oh, I can't put the words together. Me, the great Fantokyo. You offer to help Fantokyo with his songs. Oh, you will? Perfect! With 2 brilliant minds and my great thespian vernacular, we'll knock this right off the stage. Now here's the first lyric. Up on the rooftop, rain go paws, out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. And of course, the correct answer is obviously ho ho ho, who wouldn't go? But you can choose Chim Chimney from Mary Poppins. No, that doesn't sound right. That's not even a holiday song. And of course you have to go through this again. Ho ho ho, wouldn't go? Oh yes, that sounds perfect. Ahem. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. And of course, you can go for Bad Goat Smelt Barn laid an egg. What? No! Who's this Bad Goat? And since when does Barnaby lay eggs? Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door. But of course, we're gonna have to go with Have Enough of You. Well, no, you're just being highly unoriginal. Though that is a catchy song, isn't it? Walking out the door. Yes, 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 that's perfect. Thank you. Oh, take this. It was a gift to you from Billie, but she forgot it here. I'll meet you at the party. And Fantokyo gave you a magic holiday wand, which is chase away the humbugs. So now that you got that, you can go right through this hole. You can go through this hole now, see where it takes you. Jump down a hole, really? Well, you'll never know what happens. Well, and of course, we'll do this again. Go, Rockamo! Now you got a humbug that comes right at you. I'll show you what we went through. Billie and the others call out you. Look out! So you got this boss battle with the humbugs. It's not going to take you very long. You want a good Christmas? We never got one. You will know our pain. And there you go. What? Why? You use magic? You give a smile and lend the humbug your hand. Its wings flutter, and before you can even realize what was happening, the humbug turned into a goat. Thank you, from all of us. And now you can talk to everyone. Oh, fantastic job, you really pulled through. We're so proud. Help yourselves to the Supremes. I made them myself, and no, they're not poison. Aristotle made sure of it. Well, you certainly made this a Merry Christmas, haven't you? Looks like you did it. You showed the kids the Christmas kindness they needed. Barnaby up here. Ooh, you've outdone yourself, little goat. It's enough to make this old owl cry. Dr. Airy, hope you know how proud I am of you. Well done, and thank you for making this a wonderful Christmas for us all. Oh, I guess we didn't talk to Oscar, so let's go see Oscar real quick. Oscar looks so happy and proud of you, proud of all you've accomplished. And now we can talk to Billie. Hey, thanks, pal. You not only helped my friends at Save Christmas and made this party so awesome, but you made someone's Christmas so much better. You should be really proud of yourselves. We all are. And so, thanks to you, Christmas was happy for Billie and all her friends, and any humbug you met knew they had a friend in you. This is a fun little fan game for Billie Bust Up. I really hope you enjoyed it, as I put a lot of work into it. Much thanks to the BBU community and their awesome members, devs, and mods. Thanks to my friends and to your everyday ghosts and spaced out flowers for letting me use their OCs. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And remember, be kind to someone. It can really make their day and change their whole view. So, that's Billie's holiday party. That's the game I made. I had a lot of fun making it. It was a lot of work, but it really came out really good, and I learned a lot with RPG Maker, and I really want to learn to make more games. I want to learn how to use like Game Maker Studio and all these other game softwares. I want to learn how to use Unreal, and I just want to make good games. But this was the start of that, and I'm going to be learning more and more, and I'm going to try to make more projects. I have so much I gotta work on, and I'm so sorry again for the lack of videos, because I'm really just trying to like get with my life here and just get things together. I'm already like looking for jobs, and I'm taking some time off of school to work. And as much as I would love YouTube to be my full-time job, and for my art to be my full-time job, and to just create full-time, it's just not realistic, especially right now. And you know, life gets in the way. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my game here that I made. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will leave links in the description if you want to play it yourself. It's all free. It's all just there for fun, and it was just a fun little project. But thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you crush that like button in your coils and burn it to a fiery crisp. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great holiday season. Bye guys!